the backstory. You know what I'm saying? When everybody doubted you. I'm not worried about your destination. I want to talk about that journey.
Think about where you're coming from. Think about where you're headed to. It wasn't meant to go too smooth, so you just gotta do what you do. Yeah, it's about the journey. It's about the journey. Yeah, going from the journey. Going from the journey. Yeah, gotta put God first. Based on His blessings, I will see commerce. Check my surroundings. What am I allowing around me? Is it love or is it envy? Then check what's in me. The journey is a process to check me. Fill me, fix me, clean me, heal me so I ain't empty. Oh, I keep my eyes on the prize. If I fall, I'ma make sure I rise. Yeah.
When you was struggling, when you was pushing, when you keep driving, we want to talk about that journey.
Think about where you're coming from. Think about where you're headed to. It wasn't meant to go too smooth, so you just gotta do what you do. Yeah, it's about the journey. It's about the journey. Yeah, going from the journey. Going from the journey.
What's up, everybody? This is Joe Co-Star, and welcome to the God Over Good show. This episode, we're talking about the journey again. We're going to be talking about the journey for a little bit because the journey has so much in it. And I think this is a season for people to recognize that the journey really needs to be addressed specifically, intentionally, and is meant to really heal you and prepare you for a successful and healthy breakthrough. Okay, I know we're all working to get to where we want to be, like myself, but we got to really pay attention to the journey because the journey is trying to tell us something. So I'm going to be a little vulnerable. I'll talk to you guys about, I guess, healing in the journey. The journey is a lot of things, but one thing about the journey is you have to pay attention to what you are dealing with in the journey. The journey can break you. It's meant to break you. It's meant to go hard. Like the song says, it wasn't meant to go too smooth. You know, you got to do what you got to do. So it's meant to break you a little bit. It's meant to challenge you. It's meant to expose and reveal weaknesses about you. It's meant to make you not look so well or look so successful, so that you build the character and the principles for success. But in those times of breaking and stuff like that, you have to pay attention, not ignore, but pay attention to the things that are breaking you, the things that are harming you, the things that are frustrating you, the things that are making you angry, the things that are making you sad. The world will tell you to, or I will say masculine, way of living is the way the world taught us is to kind of brush over those weaknesses. Men can't behave like that. And I'm speaking to men and women, but just for the men for this. Oh, you can't behave like that. You can't act like that. Oh, don't share that with anybody. I came from there. I definitely came from, be tough. Nobody really cares what you got to say. And my experience has been better off when I was helping people. So I believe one of the things that I think, I might be good at is, helping people see the challenges that they have within and just helping them talk through it. Right. And walk through it with them. But it's so challenging to me sometimes. And I had to realize that I needed to do that for myself as well through my journey, because I too had things that I'm being broken about, characters that's being exposed, principles or habits that are not good habits that I need to get in order and then replace them with good habits, that I'm developing. And sometimes it was hard to read myself, but some of the main and most important things is making sure you can really be sensitive about how you're feeling, what you're thinking, why are you dealing with that, why are you hearing it that way, what traumas have you had in your past that is making you behave this way. There's one or two people in my life that really cares about me to say, hey, deal with this thing. so that later on it doesn't affect, so you don't bleed on people later, which is so important because you're building something in the journey. And the journey really sometimes is almost like a test. You won't graduate from that level, that grade, or that test really until you can come to terms with what you've been dealing with and getting healthy in that area and then rising up to the next level. Why? Because these are areas that must be fixed so that when you go to a higher level, maybe of leadership or of major success, the people that you will be leading will not get badly influenced by you because of things you have not yet dealt with, because of things you've not been healed from. So I'm challenging everybody today, as I challenged myself, and I challenge myself regularly, because it's a daily thing. I think we go through the journey all the time. I think you arrive to a place that you finally waited for, and then you go through a journey again to get to the next door. And I think it's just healthy to stay consistent on knowing what you're feeling and why you're feeling. Now, listen, sometimes what you're feeling is not necessary, and you just have to check yourself sometimes. I don't know if you noticed somebody that's ever, maybe you're the person. I know sometimes myself with the kids, I would bleed on them sometimes. Sometimes I'll get too angry with them. Sometimes I'll just lash out on them, and it didn't come from them. It's not from what they did. It has nothing to do with them, but it's something that I've been dealing with, right? And those are the moments you want to sit back and really say, what got you to this point that you ended up doing this to an innocent person? Or because if you don't fix that innocent person will end up turning into you or worse in that area. And that's just not something we want to continue in this world, because we're not going through the journey to get to our breakthrough for us to destroy the world. It's to bless the world. It's to be a blessing and to be more in alignment with the will of God. All right, so that's my journey discussion today. I hope you guys were blessed by it. And, check in sometimes. Sometimes you got to sit with yourself, sit with the Lord. Sometimes you got to read some things. Sometimes you got to go to a counselor. Sometimes you got to find somebody that you have that believes in you and that will be honest with you and that is good at advising you. And let's have good, real conversation. Something I'm working on. It's not a piece of cake for me, but I notice the value in it. And I pray that you guys can see that as well too, and that you guys can get strong in that area, because I believe in you, and we're all going somewhere.
Think about where you're coming from. Think about where you're headed to. It wasn't meant to go too smooth, so you just gotta do what you do. Yeah, it's about the journey. It's about